ベトナムの首都ハノイ。中国やフランス、東南アジア諸国の影響を受けた豊かな文化が旅行者を魅了します。今回はハノイの住人に街を案内してもらいます。
Hello everybody, I am Thuy from Hanoi. I'm born and raised in Hanoi.
ハノイがあるのはベトナム北部。年間を通じて温暖な気候の地域です。
Hanoi has been considered as the capital of Vietnam for more than 1,000 years, since the year 1010.
ベトナム北部は清の始皇帝の時代から中国の支配下にありましたが、西暦1009年に李大東が李朝を樹立。翌年、首都をハノイへ移しました。町の中心には市民の憩いの場となっているホアンキエム湖があります。
Huan means giving it back or returning, and Kiem means the sword.
15世紀、デロイという王が明を倒すために神から授かった宝剣をこの池に住む亀を通じて返還したことが名前の由来です。
We can have a look at the other side of the lake. Over there, there is a red bridge. We call it Tae Hook Bridge. Tae Hook Bridge is related to Ngọc Sơn Temple, and Ngọc Sơn Temple is the place where we are keeping two giant bodies of turtles. So, previously I mentioned the story of the king. We borrowed the magical sword from the turtle, and from that time in Vietnam we believe that the turtle is the god of Vietnam, and we are keeping, when the turtle died, we are keeping two giant bodies of turtle inside that temple.
ベトナム語といえばアルファベットに成長記号をつけた文字というイメージがありますが、古い書物では漢字を変形させた文字が使われています。
Have a look at this. This is a poem written by the King Lê Lợi. During the old time, Vietnamese people we used Chinese to record Vietnamese language. That is the reason why everything before the 19th century in Vietnam was written in Chinese.
続いて訪れたのは文廟という場所。孔子などの学問の神を祀る霊廟として1070年に創建されました。その後、境内にベトナム最古の大学が開設されました。亀の形をした石碑には官僚の登用試験、科挙に合格した人々の名前が刻まれています。科挙のおかげでベトナムの識字率は高い水準にあるといいます。そして今でも合格祈願や卒業記念に訪れる学生で賑わっています。
Let me introduce you the Saint Joseph Church, which is a favorite place for young people and tourists to gather together. Before the French people coming to Vietnam, we never had the Christian and Catholic religion in Vietnam.
19世紀、フランス統治によりハノイに西洋の文化がもたらされました。しかし国民の宗教観が完全に変わったわけではありません。
In Vietnam, you can see there are a lot of pagodas. However, surprisingly, majority of Vietnamese people having no religion. And we go to the pagoda, we believe in Buddhism. However, in our birth certificate, we don't write that we have any religions. And we just go to the pagodas to pray.
ベトナムでは無宗教の人が多いですが、日本人と同じように寺院や仏塔でお祈りをします。お昼時、定番のバインミーを食べてみます。旧市街にあるバンミーママは大人気。カリカリに焼いたフランスパンに肉や野菜、ピリ辛のソースを挟みます。朝食や昼食の定番、手軽に食べられる国民的ファストフードです。
We are walking around the French Quarter. French Quarter is the area that all the buildings here are constructed during the French colonization term, and you can see the very typical architecture style in all the buildings around this area.
フランス人街には高級ホテルやブティックなどが軒を連ねます。オペラハウスでは演奏や演劇を楽しめます。
We are visiting Gapezang Egg Coffee. You also have a very famous Gapezang Egg Coffee in Yokohama, and now it's time for you to try the Vietnam version. Egg Coffee is a brand started in 1946. Egg Coffee shop owner, he was working for a French hotel. He studied how to make Western style coffee with direct dairy products now, like milk. However, you can imagine during that time, milk is very rare and very expensive in Vietnam. That is the reason why he created a method of whipping the egg with sugar in a high speed and make it creamy and similar to cappuccino. And that is the reason why we have egg coffee right now.
Yes, this is my first time, and how should I drink this?
You use your spoon to try the cream layer first. Yeah, try it. Yes. Yeah. How is it?
It's like egg tart, like egg cake. 濃厚なエッグタルトの味わいとカプチーノの食感を合わせたような感じ。ハノイに来たら一度は試してみてもいいかも。
Now we are in the Hang Mae market. It is called market for the rich people in the old quarter. You can see here we have a lot of products, the offerings to our ancestors. With the rose in the mouth is the traditional way for us to offer it to our ancestors.
Wow.
Together we will have sticky rice, a lot of different kinds of sticky rice here. So now we are visiting a fruit shop. You can see here in Vietnam we are a tropical country, so we have a lot of different kinds of fruits that you don't have in Japan, or it's very difficult to plant in Japan. Here it is the jackfruit. This is durian.
半米市場は少し割高ですが、見ているだけでも楽しい場所です。
In Vietnam, we always love to buy vegetables and fruits in a local market rather than going to supermarket because firstly, the food in local markets always more fresh and secondly, it's always cheaper.
Yeah. Spring roll.
So, yeah, this one is the good food. This is spring roll. This is shrimp. This is tofu stuffed with meat inside. Dry fish there. The sausage, Vietnamese sausage.
Wow.
Now we are visiting Phở in Lò Đúc. We also have a very famous Phở Thìn restaurant in Tokyo that you can visit anytime you want in Japan. Now let's try Phở Thìn in Vietnam. So now we will try Phở Thìn. Actually, this phở is not 100% the same to the traditional phở in Hanoi because they will stir fry the beef here. They stir fry and they put a lot of green onions and coriander, much more than the original version of phở. Firstly, you will put a bit of lamb. Yes, lamb here. And then put inside here, and then you put a bit of chili here. You see? Yes, and then a bit of pepper. Yeah, mix it together, and then you know how to eat pho. The first thing when you try when you eat the pho is the soup. This is good. To decide a bowl soup of pho is good or not, it depends on the soup. Let's try it.
ここでお土産も探しに行きましょう。ベトナムは54の民族からなる多民族国家。少数民族の文化を取り入れた雑貨は人気のお土産です。
Now we are visiting Dong Ho Folk Paintings Art Gallery. Dong Ho is a village in Bắc Ninh. Bắc Ninh is just only about 1 hour from the city center of Hanoi. Here you can see a lot of traditional paintings in Vietnam during the old time, and it is very famous in Vietnam. A lot of tourists love to buy these paintings and art products to bring home. Let's see, this is a painting of a pig with a lot of kids. So in Vietnam, we believe that a family with a lot of kids is a wealthy and rich family. we like to have a lot of kids. That's why we love to give people this kind of present.
ハノイの人気観光スポットといえばここ。線路沿いにカフェやバーが立ち並ぶトレインストリートです。線路内を自由に歩くことができますが、1日に数本列車が通過します。ハノイはナイトライフも充実。遅くまでビールを飲む人でにぎわっています。そんな中、街の中心部から少し外れたところにやってきました。
Hi everybody. So today we are going to visit the Quảng Bá Flower Night Market. You will see that this night market is only opening during the night and it's for wholesale, so it's very cheap for retail shop owners to come here and buy flowers at night and then they sell it for the buyers during the day.
街を歩いているとよく花を売る人々に出会います。そんな彼らが花を買い付けるのがこの場所。およそ200メートルの通りに無数の花が並びます。深夜まで働くベトナム人の勤勉さが垣間見える場所です。旅の最後はハノイを一望できるルーフトップバーへ。
So now we are ending our day at the Sky Bar in Hanoi. Let's enjoy the beauty of the night in Hanoi. And if you have chance to visit Vietnam, let's check the description box in Ken's video and find out my contact information.